Kane, first of all, welcome back.
Thank you.
Small time away with the injury and the initial loan coming to an
Yeah.
end, but back for the rest of the season now, all sorted.
Yeah, also I was obviously I went back to West Brom with a little bit of tendinitis, a little bit of a knee injury, and just so as it happened, as I was back there, the loan ended. So I think I had to focus on getting back fit before, re-signed. I was there, so it was just how it worked. But yeah, like you said, I'm back and ready to go.
The first part of the loan here, certainly the very start, was a bit strange, wasn't it? It's not something you see in football. I think your first meeting with the lads was on the bus. And your first training session, if you like, was at Fratton Park.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if people know. Yeah, I joined. They played Portsmouth on the Saturday, and I jumped on the bus on the Friday, never meeting anyone. Only knew Kieran and Morgan from obviously previous loans, and I literally started on the day after. The first time I seen Banksy kick a ball or anyone kick a ball was in the warm up, and but it worked out well and had a few games and things like that. But touchwood, second half of the season, I'm a bit more lucky in terms of injuries and things like that. Hopefully, I've seen. Because it's been little rubbish ones, like little 6 weeks here, 6 weeks there, and it's kind of killed the flow. But hopefully, second half of the season, it's just plain sailing.
A couple of changes in personnel since you left. Alex Woodyard's coming in midfield, and Peter Clark in defence, very experienced and someone that you'll probably want to learn a lot from.
Yeah, 100%. I've only trained with Peter and Woody twice. Both seem very good players. Like I was saying to some of the lads, you can tell sometimes when someone's a good player, like just the way they strike the ball and the way they present themselves on the pitch, and both of them like genuinely are. I can tell already what they're about. I think Peter obviously would be directly in the same unit as me if when I play, or if he how it goes if they're both starting at the same time. So I think you can learn a lot from him because he's very vocal and seems to know what he's doing.
There's no getting away from the fact that Rovers are in a scrap now at the foot of the table. Is that a challenge that you'll be relishing and one that you're confident the lads can come out of over the coming weeks and months?
Yeah, I genuinely am. It sounds weird, but I look forward to the battle. I think it's something that, for me, on a personal note, I like to take the experience out of every situation, and it's something I've not experienced before. Being a major part in it, do you know what I mean? Like obviously I've been around West Brom and things like that, but I wasn't integral in their climb out. So I think I'm looking forward to that. It's an experience, and I think all the lads as well, especially with yesterday's result, can use that as a bit of motivation, to be honest.
Was it a bit of a factor in the decision to come back? I mean, I'm sure you didn't have to come back. Ultimately, it's your decision. It's a loan move. But is it a case of getting back in with the lads and continuing the fight that you started?
That's what I mean. Like I've seen it as a thing of, I built quite a good relationship with the fans in terms of, I felt on social medias and things like that, they were always so kind to me and things like that, and I think that obviously plays a big part because it's almost like settled into the club in terms of that respect. Like if I went to a different club or went to a different loan, it's almost like I restart, which I don't want to do. I feel like first half of the season, barring injuries, went well for me. I was playing games and I was really enjoying my time here. So it was just a matter of not if, when I could re-sign it, kind of thing.
And you mentioned the fans there. There's a real family element about this club as well, isn't there?
Exactly. That's what I mean. I feel like once they've took you in, like you see with your Connors, your Rides, and people like that, your Jakes and things like that. I feel like there's a very family culture in this club. Do you know what I mean? I feel like once you've been accepted and once you've taken you in, you can really enjoy your football here. And that's what I found I've been doing. I've really been enjoying it when I've played on the pitch and things like that.
You were in the stands on Thursday night against Watford.
Yeah.
What was your assessment of the overall performance from the team from the viewpoint of the stands?
So yeah, like it's I've not seen the team play in a while, obviously for the obvious reason, but it's one of the best I've seen us play. I think from minute one. If you would have just put a team in black and a team in white, and you would have known who played for who and what league and what, I would have 100% said Tranmere were the better team. Do you know what I mean? They won every ball, every knockdown, they were playing it well, getting Corey on the ball, Morgan on the ball, front three Kieran, and I think it wasn't a game where we've battled it out and nicked a win. I think we definitely deserve the win. And mate, bring on Man United now.
I was going to say then the prize of Man United at Pretton Park, the first ever time they'll have been at Pretton Park as well.
Exactly.
It's not going to be easy for them on that pitch, is it?
Exactly. It's not. I think I hear the gaffer say it all the time. It's a game of football at the end of the day. Anyone can beat anyone. Being young, I've always supported Man United from young, but if the way we played on Thursday, I'm not just saying it for the cameras or whatnot. I genuinely believe on the day, if we turn up and they don't turn up, why can't you beat them? Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. When you see a battling performance like that against Watford, some outside looking in will be surprised, but this is a developing group, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I suppose to yourself and even to me, who've seen them every week, it wasn't that much of a surprise because we know the players have got that in them.
Exactly. When I was at Exeter last year and I played against Tranmere, a lot of the lads who I played against, some of them obviously, there's got still a core fundamental group of players from the promotion, but a lot of people have been brought in, like me, you Morgan, I can name, Rush, Court, you know what I mean? A lot of people have been brought in, so I think it's still going to take a little bit of time to develop that kind of cohesion, you know what I mean, of becoming a team, almost rebuilding it. So I think you're going to see games like yesterday where some games is going to click and it's going to just take off. That's what I hope we'll see. Regarding the league, if it clicks, then I don't see a reason why we just don't start climbing the table.
And the chance to work with Mickey again, was there a conversation about coming back with him?
Yeah, when I speak to Mickey, Gaffer, I spoke to him towards the end. I just dropped him a text saying obviously I'm going to come back in because obviously West Brom and Tranmere were just sorting out the deep fine details of the contract and things like that. So while I've been training the last 2-3 days, so I spoke to him and he seems eager to get me back in, and that's obviously always nice for a player knowing that the manager seems to take a liking to you. So yeah, he was definitely a massive part of why I come back, because you got that belief. It's nice for a manager. And
a final one on the Man United game. Such a quick turnaround, Thursday to Sunday. Is that a good thing though? Because sometimes the underdog win a good cup tie and they get the prize of Manchester United.
Exactly. Look.
They've got 2-3 weeks, 4 or 5 games in between to think about it, but there's no time to think about it. It's straight on.
I think you're only as good. My dad always said you're only as good as your last game, and the last game you played, you beat Watford. So I don't think there's probably a better time you can play Manchester United. Do you know what I mean? Sunday, your last game, it's not like we've come off the back of a 0-0 draw, or you know what I mean. The wrong results. You've come back off straight, bang. You beat Watford. Let's play Man United.
Okay, welcome back.
Thank you, mate.
All the best.